So I would first like to congratulate you, in fact, for being among the few engineers in the country who made a choice today, a choice of exploring something better in your life and career. You know, there are almost about 4.5 lakh engineers who are currently unemployable in India. So this is a statistics by Employability report, which talks about 6 lakhs engineering graduate pass out everywhere, and around 4.8 are unemployable. So, and many of the agencies also endorse. But I would like to say something here is that we don't agree to this report at all, because we believe that every engineer is employable, and all we need to do is to give them right opportunities and help them grow. And today I will be sharing an opportunity with you, an opportunity which I believe can give you a better career, better growth, better stability than what you are at this moment of time, better respect, better money, and better happiness, and most importantly, happiness. So what I call this opportunity railway signaling career opportunity. And this is what I'll be talking about today, to help you understand the opportunities, especially the job opportunity, salaries, growth, and then of course international career which you can build. So let's move forward from here. So let me show you something interesting. So of all the participants who've been part of today's webinar, around 64% are not working and currently looking for a career. Around 36% are working in some job. So I'll be looking at answering some of the questions from both the sides. Another important part that I would like to talk about today is the top concerns which people usually have related to our course program and our model of working. So around course duration, people are actually wanting to know more about in detail. What are the placement assurances which we have for the course? What is the credibility of the course? And of course, the course fees. So we'll be talking about all these 4 points today, and we will look at answering how we feel that you should take and understand these points as, right? Let me just check once if anybody else has registered. Okay. So let us go forward from here. So railways around the world is undergoing a rapid transformation currently, and Government of India is planning to spend about 1.2 lakh crore to upgrade infrastructure and move current railways into a completely computerized signaling system. So they are looking at revamping the entire railway system, and this is where the job opportunities for young engineers is coming up. So we are talking about addressing the manpower requirement around these things. So in addition to that, there is also a biggest ever railway expansion going in the country. There are 28 plus metro rail projects running up. 20 more will be launched in next 2 years in India. Besides that, there are a lot of railway projects coming up in UK, Dubai, Afghanistan, and many parts of the world. Because Indian engineers can speak English, they are well versed in British railway systems. So their requirement and their demand is going to be very high in all those international locations, right? So please, if somebody has not muted his, let me see if it's there. Okay. Okay. So next, going forward, I'd like to talk about is that there are international projects. There are projects going in the country where these jobs for railway signaling engineers are coming. One of the important thing that I would like to talk about is that this presentation of today is focused around getting you railway career in world's top global MNCs. We are not trying to tell you how you should be preparing for a government job. Though if you do this course, in our past batches, people have gone to PSUs like Railtel and are working very well there in a semi-government setup. But this presentation is not for government jobs. You can, of course, apply and get selected into various government jobs. But today we'll be focusing about how to get you an employment and a career with global MNCs in the world. The top 20 companies like Bombardier, Alstom, Ansaldo, Atkins. These are the names that I'll be talking about, how to get in there at a good salary package. So let's start and move forward from here. So let's first start with our course credibility. So how did this entire thing start? So if I start with my introduction, I would like to first talk about an institution named IRSC. So IRSC stands for Institute of Railway Signal Engineers. I repeat, the IRSC stands for Institute for Railway Signal Engineers, which is a very prestigious institution formed in 1912 and has headquarters in London. So when railways were starting in the world, there was a requirement for professionals who could manage and understand and also develop science and technology related to train controls and communication engineering. And this is where this institution was formed in 1912 to help professionals develop that expertise. So it is a registered body awarding memberships and licenses. Just the way you have license for CA, license for lawyers, license for doctors, right? Similar way, you have licenses for railway signal engineers also. And that license is awarded worldwide by IRSC. So how does IRSC award licenses? They organize exams worldwide and railway professionals undertake those exams and qualify those exams to get the licenses. There are 41 categories of getting licenses, which I'll be talking, of course, in my later presentation. So what we can do is that after the presentation, you can go there, go to IRSC website and find more about them. I'll just showcase you how to go there. So this is the website of IRSC. This is IRSC India website. And this is IRSC Global website, which is based out of London, UK. So this is the website. It talks about the modules, the exam, memberships, and everything. So you can study about IRSC from this website. And the India section, which is IRSC India section, was established in 2009 in collaboration with Indian Railways. IRSC India section, as Indian government was pushing thrust on actually railway development, modernization of railways in India, and of course metro rail projects were coming in India. So IRSC initiated IRSC India section to build up professionals in railway signaling and communication technologies. So how did they plan to do that? They thought of developing a postgraduate diploma program in collaboration with universities in India and offer there to fresh graduates and working professionals to upgrade their knowledge for a global railway career. So under the guidance of IRSC India section, two universities came forward and developed Asia's first and only postgraduate diploma in railway signaling and telecommunication engineering. So who were those two universities? One university was Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences, where we are starting our first batch in Bangalore. The previous two batches were done in Mohali with the university named Rayat Behra University. And both these batches have got 100% placements. So one of the things that people ask about is that what is this PG diploma and who awards this PG diploma? So this is the sample shot of the PG diploma certificate that you get. which is given by Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences, Bangalore, under the guidance of Institution of Railway Signal Engineers India section. So you get a certificate given by two bodies. One is the university, and certified and by IRSC India section. So this postgraduate diploma is given by a UGC recognized university. Thus, it is recognized and well appreciated worldwide for your, and is considered equivalent to your master's qualification. So how IRSC brings credibility to the course program? One, because of IRSC, you in fact get support of Global Railway Signaling Fraternity. So what does this mean? Because IRSC members are working worldwide and are very, very well networked. So you get the support of all these professionals to find careers abroad also. IRSC is a very respected institution. So after doing the course, you are respected and recognized in the industry for this course and profession. Next, if you go to any top MNC railway company, you'll find an IRSC member and IRSC license holders. So there is a very strong credibility, and they are not less than 1% people sitting on top are IRSC members and license holders. So it is a very, very high credibility status if you're able to, once you get associated with this program. Next, postgraduate diploma is awarded by university under the IRSC guidance. This is recognized globally in any part of the country. There are 53 countries where IRSC chapters are established, and this course is going to be recognized there. So, which translates better job opportunities for students globally, and most importantly, you study a curriculum that is mapped to IRSC license exam syllabus. What do I mean by this? I mean, once you look at the website, you find that there are 7 modules. So we have created a program which is mapped with the syllabus of all the 7 modules. I think somebody's... So now, so this is how IRSC brings credibility to the course. Second point, how university brings credibility to the course. MS Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences is a UGC recognized university, and thus if you take up this PG diploma, it will be considered as a master's qualification equivalent to any PGDBM in the country, and would also be recognized and accepted in government jobs as well. So also MS Ramaiah brand and credibility is one of the most sought after brand in the country for engineering education, and of course medical education also. Going forward, what is our role into this? Who are we? When Railway Academy, which is my institution, we are acting as a medium between student, university, industry, and facilitate support of IRSC India section to ensure that the course meets the quality norms and promises made to students and the industry. We are marketing the course on behalf of university and IRSC India section, bringing in industry expert sessions. Placements of the students is being coordinated and taken care by us. Internships we are working on for you. Industrial training coordination is what we are doing. Student support functions, so that if you have any issues with the course, curriculum, everything, we'll be there to support you. Industry academia tie-ups. We are doing tie-ups with a lot of companies to get you training on various new equipments, new technology, and many other things on behalf of both university and IRSC India sections. So we are primarily a medium between you, who are the students, and university and IRSC India section, along with complete coordination with the industry. So this is what is our role, to maintain the quality norms and promises made to, and honor the promises that are made to students and industry. So what we did is that I like to showcase you what industry says about this course and the course credibility. So we organized a Railway Career Summit last year in Delhi. wherein we invited industry professionals to come up and talk about their requirements. How do they perceive IRSC starting this kind of a program in India? So I would like to mention few of the remarks of Mr. Arun Saxena. You can watch the entire video of Mr. Arun Saxena on our YouTube channel also. I'll give you the link. So here is the link of the, you can go to a channel named Railway Academy. On this channel, you'll be able to see all those videos whose pictures I'm trying to showcase you here. So some of the videos are how to start. So, so here is Mr. Arun Saxena, whose video is here. So you can watch the entire video wherein he's talking about a lot of things. I'll just give you a glimpse of Mr. Arun Saxena.
And even if I am born again, I'll have adopted or taken by choice this particular profession. I have done 37 years in railway signaling, and even if I am born again, I'll do it again.
So you can watch the entire video of Mr. Arun Saxena on our YouTube channel. Not only this, you'll also be able to watch many other videos which I like to showcase you. So one of the videos that, which means in Gurgaon you see a rapid. So this is where company people from Bombardier and Thales, directors of Thales and
a little, I don't call it an anomaly, but it is.
So this is the interaction.
It is a question of.
So this is the interaction videos that we have. You can go through them in detail. So I'll capture the basic crux of the matter which they talked about. So Mr. Arun Saxena talked about a very important fact. He said that around 8.5 lakh crore worth of railway projects are not getting commissioned because we do not have good railway signaling manpower in the country. And thus we are not able to commission those projects. So this is a very important insight he gave. So this insight also talks about the need and the demand for the railway signaling professionals, which is going to be coming up in the years to come. Then Mr. Anshul Gupta, who's Secretary IRSC India section, also an Executive Director Railway Board. So he says to an extent that you will never find yourself searching for job after this course. Career opportunities are immense for young engineers. You can see his video also on our YouTube channel to get his live inputs. Then we also invited Mr. Rashmi Ranjan Ray from Bombardier. So he came and he talked about the global program, global young leader program which Bombardier has for young engineers, in which they give a very fast track career to railway signaling engineers in their company, which means that within 3 to 5 years, those people salaries are growing up in the range of 30 to 40 lakhs rupees. Also, if you're selected in that young leaders program with them. And this is for railway signaling engineers because they are expanding very fast globally across 10 to 12 locations every year. So this is what Bombardier's viewpoint on the future prospects of railway signaling career. Then Mr. Ravi Prakash Karchela, who's the director of Thales, which is a French company doing fantastic work in India. And they have also taken our 4 students. They have recruited our first batch students and they're very happy with them. So they are looking at railway signaling talent all across the global sites. Again, the recruitment has been done for global locations. So this was about what the credibility of our course is, and second, what industry talks about for our course. All of these videos are available on YouTube. Please go and watch and you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. Now let's talk about placements. So I like to start my placement insights with my first batch students. So I like to talk specific cases here. So it's not possible to actually give you the placement details and stories of all the people, but both the batches have got 100% placements. And I would like to take up some cases here through these successful students. So the first case which I like to take up is of Suhas More, who was, when Suhas came to us, he was doing maintenance work for Hitachi, going and installing ACs with about 2 to 3 years of work from Maharashtra, Nasik. He came with a hope to restart his career. He felt that he was stuck in his career. He was not able to grow. And as his age was growing, responsibilities were growing. He was not finding a stability in his career, and even, in fact, leading to a very stressful situation for him. So he came and took a leap of faith. He said he joined the course with a hope that this is going to be changing his life forever. And we are very glad and very proud to say today that we have been able to achieve what we promised him. In less than 10 months of his tenure with us, he has joined Thales as a design engineer. I would like to showcase Suhas here. And you'll be happy to say that right now he's based in Bangalore, doing very good, and he's very happy in his new life. Systems engineer, working with Thales, very happy. He joined in April. It's been about 5 months he's been working with the company. Another person which I'll be talking about who joined later was Jacob. He's also one of our students from the first batch. He joined a little bit later. His joining was late, almost a month. So he's also working with Thales. These two are our students. The rest of the students also, you can find some of them have updated their LinkedIn profile, some have not. So then the second person I like to talk about, Gautam Yadav. Gautam Yadav was considering masters after his engineering. But when he came across this course program, he dropped the idea of doing masters and joined the program. Had he gone for masters, he would spend not less than 10 to 12 lakhs or 15 lakhs over a year's time without any surety of a job. He invested around 2.5 lakhs with us at Rayat Bara University, and actually got a 4 lakhs package with Tech Mahindra. So this is another good case study which I'm mentioning here. Suhas was looking for a career. Gautam Yadav was evaluating options between masters and this course. He opted for this course and is now very happy, settled in Bangalore, working with Tech Mahindra. Now I would like to talk about Suyash Khare. Suyash Khare was Pradeep. I would like to mention, I was talking about this guy only, Alstom. He was having about 4 years of work ex. He joined the program after leaving a railway company and a career in a hope to start a good career afresh. And we are happy that, and he fetched a job of 7 lakhs, the highest in our first batch that was achieved. And he's right now working with Kochi, in Kochi Metro at 7 lakhs, very happy. Manmohan was a computer science graduate, very intelligent, very hardworking, very sincere boy, fresher from Punjab, was not able to get placements in his college, was looking for a good career. He took the leap of faith, joined, and is now part of Thales, working in Hyderabad in design facility, very happy right now. So this was the story of the first batch. The second batch, something very interesting happened. As we were talking to a lot of industries and a lot of companies, we got 6 people placed within 8 months of our second batch at a package of 4.5 lakhs. And you can also see a woman candidate getting placed in our first batch. This is something noteworthy I would like to mention here. This career, this course offers fantastic job opportunities, better than IT, telecom, banking, any field for women candidates. Because why? Because all of these railway MNC companies are actually looking at doing gender balancing. They're looking at increasing the participation of women engineers in their company, and that is why their rules are lenient. They're much more pro hiring women candidates. I'm not saying that women candidates are not capable, but there is an add-on preference to get women engineers on board in signaling. So if you have anybody who is engineer and is a woman, this career can offer fantastic growth for them. So coming back to all of these people, Sagar was a fresher, Chandan was having experience, Dinesh was having experience, Uma Mahesh was having 1 year experience, Chanchal was fresher, Mandeep was into a teaching profession who shifted to this and was placed. And all of them are right now, few of them have actually come to Noida and in Ghaziabad doing they've got their postings here. Few of them are in Bangalore, few of them are in Hyderabad. So this is how they have shifted. So I understand that many of the training companies showcase you all these beautiful pictures and beautiful numbers, but many a times you figure out that they may not be true. So I'm going to go an extra mile and showcase you the offer letters also. So here I start with few of the offer letters which I would like to showcase here. So just a moment. So let me start showcasing you the offer letters also. People who have joined later can actually ask me questions later on. And please stop doing this zigzag. So let me start with the first offer letter, which I'd like to showcase here. Let me start with second batch right now. So this is one of the Ansaldo's offer letter, which I'd like to showcase you. So this was given on 29th day of May. They were supposed to join in June. They've all joined. So let me showcase straight away to the package, which will be interesting for you. That's the 4.5 lakh package in the name of Mr. Koeda Sagar. So this is what he's right now getting. So this is Ansaldo's letter. Then let me also showcase you Chanchal Sahu's letter. So this is Chanchal's letter. Then let me showcase you Gautam's letter. So here's the package, 4 lakhs. You can see the name, engineer, designation. All of these jobs are directly with the companies. Then Manmohan Thales, 3.78. Manmohan DLP engineer. Suhas, DLP engineer, design engineer. Now I'm talking about Alstom. 7 lakhs, as you can see. So all of these are offer letters which I wanted to showcase you. And moving forward from here, so why are we so sure that you will pass out from this course with a good career? Of course, because there is a lot of support that we receive from IRSC. Second point is that it is not a small 2 month, 3 months course program we are offering with a certificate which is not recognized even by industry. We're giving you a full-fledged master's qualification in the form of a postgraduate diploma. There are 3 to 4 more important things. This course is 100% supported by industry. We are not teaching you something that is not required in the industry. We are making sure that whatever you are learning is required. And we've got all the companies, we are bringing in experts who understand the latest technology that is going to be adopted in the industry in next 3 to 4 years of time. And they are making sure that people who are doing this course learn those things. Going forward, I've shown you all these things. So I'll now talk a little bit about the career. So railway signaling and train control and communication comprise about 30% of the total jobs which are coming in railways. Out of that 30%, almost about 2/3 will come in outdoor career, which is in installation, testing, commissioning, and maintenance. 1/3 of that railway signaling and train control career would be coming in the indoor part of it, which is estimation, designing, documentation, validation, verifications, testing, and also simulations. So 2/3 will be outdoor career and 1/3 will be indoor career, which will be coming, which implies that if there are about 10 students in the batch, there could be a possibility 7 will get into outdoor career. They'll be sent as maintenance engineers, commissioning engineers, site engineers, and other forms. 30% will be actually getting into designing, documentation, validation, verification, testing. So lucky for us, in the first batch, majority of the students got into indoor career. Second batch, majority of the students got into outdoor career. And this is the mix that goes. What is the role of a railway signaling engineer? If I have to say it in one line, they ensure safety. That's it. So their role if you join a company, you'll be asked to do any of these things. You'll be involved in something related to this. These 11 activities. Guiding the train on a correct route is going to be some part of your KRA. Controlling the train between the stations, enhancing speed, ensuring safety, preventing accidents, information to passengers, reservation by trains, suburban train services like Rapid Metro in Gurgaon, metro train services, and also creating systems over the globe for railways, and also working around technologies like Hyperloop, bullet train, then ERTMS, CBTCs, which are upcoming in nature and very much in demand in various parts of the world. Let me see if anybody has time. Are there any questions we are talking about right now? So I'll open the questions. Is there any question right now up till now which people would be looking forward to ask? Please raise your hand and then ask. Is there any question people would like to ask right now? Any questions you would like to ask up till now? Should I carry on? Any questions? Participants? Participants, any questions? Okay. Let me carry on, sir. Carry on. Let me carry on. So going forward from here, the career path. I like to specifically talk about something very interesting about the career. This is one of the few careers in the world which offers you flexibility of an outdoor career and indoor career. Majority of you who are freshers who will be going into industry and joining jobs will be initially inducted in an outdoor career. But after some time, you can make shift depending upon career aspiration, your family responsibilities, your children education and other factors. You can always have flexibility of outdoor and indoor careers. So I see a lot of experienced professionals in the industry who are right now doing this kind of a shuffle. So they are choosing locations as per their interest areas. They're choosing packages. They're choosing roles. Why? Because if you look at outdoor career and indoor career, there are almost about 10 different profiles you can actually work within the industry. And you can do that at your interest, at your flexibility. So this is a very good career for women candidates and also for men who would like to actually have flexibility in their hand to work. You can work as consultants, you can work as on projects, you can, and the packages and payouts are very, very good. If you're there in the industry for next 4 to 5 years, you can easily look at commanding almost about 15 to 25 lakhs with uh, with direct employment, full-time employment, and probably more than that if you take up projects as consultants in the industry. You can go to, for example, UK Rail for a year or 6 months, make good amount of money and come back, and then relax for a year, work with an Indian company for next 1 or 2 years, and then go to Dubai for another year, come back, and you can work around these kind of flexibilities in your life. So this makes this career very interesting and very kind of fulfilling, and gives you a immense job satisfaction also. So after the end of the course, what really happens? So I like to mention here is that this course is a full-time course program. You need to spend 10 months of dedication and hard work at Bangalore in MS Ramaiah University studying this program. So the course will start in September first week and will go up to 10 months. Placements will start by the end of 7th or 8th months, and most of you will be getting job offers by the end of the 8th month. You'll all be having job offers. But this course is going to be a full time. It will demand a lot of hard work. I'll tell you why this demands a lot of hard work, why you need to put in a lot of effort, because then only you'll be able to get packages upwards of 4 lakhs, 3.5 lakhs, up to 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs. Is then only these things of possibilities emerge. Unless and until you put full dedication into it, these things are not possible. So now what we're talking about, the kind of profiles we are talking about, as you move in your career, you'll be hired as signaling designers, RAMS engineers, reliability engineers, verification, validation engineers, testing engineers. And there are two other things which I mentioned as IRSC license engineers holders and IRSC membership holders. So I will talk a little bit about IRSC memberships and licenses. How does this work and how you get those things? So there are various global standards in railways which are implemented, which are followed. Indian railway standards, British BRS railway standards, ARIMA, Australian, American railway standards, Australian standards. So there are various types of standards which have been developed in various parts of the world to make railway implementation standardized. But the interesting part here is that when railway started, they started in Europe. So all of these ARIMAs, Australia standards are evolved from British railway standards. And because Britishers implemented railways in India, IRS also has majority of the standardization from BRS. So if you are studying Indian railway standards, you can work in any global railway standard across anywhere in the world. And this is the first and a very, very strong reason why Indian engineers are being preferred on global locations. So now what IRSC, as I said, that IRSC provides memberships, one, and second, licenses. So there are 41 license categories across telecom, signaling, telecommunications, then control, communications. So all of that list is given on IRSC. So there are 4 key membership grades. First, for technician, accredited technician, then associate members, then members, and then fellows. Fellows are very senior. So what really happens once you join this course, you are inducted as a student member of IRSC. And this is the first step towards your journey as a member of IRSC. We bear that fees and within the cost of the training, and you become a student member. And because of that student member, you get a lot of privileges in training at various railway locations across the countries. So IRSC student members are preferred by industry, and they give you access to their equipment, technology because of the fraternity of IRSC. So this helps you in a very good way. Now, the licensing process of IRSC takes around 6 months to 6 years also. Why? Because IRSC does not award licenses by the virtue of just passing an exam. You have to start, the first prerequisite for IRSC licenses is that you need to be working with a railway signaling company. You need to be working with a railway company. So this is what we ensure. I repeat, to get an IRSC license, you need to be working with a railway signaling company. And this is what our course ensures. As you can see, our first batch and second batch placements, all of those placements have been done in railway core companies. So now the first part, the first prerequisite to get an IRSC global license is fulfilled for all of these students. So this is what we will ensure you through this course. You will get your placement in core railway companies. So this will make you eligible to at least apply for that. This is first. Second thing is, during the course, we will teach you the syllabus of IRSC license exams. So this is the second thing that will be required. So all these 7 modules will be taught to you by people who are either license holders or people who have got experience in these domains. So then once you join a company, you need to start maintaining a logbook, capturing all the railway signaling related work you're doing in that company. That logbook is assessed by workplace assessors, which are appointed by IRSC, and there are almost about 43 workplace assessors in the country. Few of them are very much in contact with us and work very closely with us also. So they will come and assess your work in your company. And then based upon your performance and your competence, they will award you a license. So that's how the IRSC licensing process works. So how we help you in this, we save time. One is that you get dual benefit. One, you get a PG diploma in railway signaling and telecommunication with an assured job with a railway core company, railway signaling company. Secondly, you study the license syllabus. The third one, you get IRSC member support system to choose the right license for yourself, and you get expert guidance in the form of our faculties. I'll share the profile of our faculties also, and get your career in the right railway companies. So these are the 7 modules which are there. You can study about them on the website of IRSC and understand the course curriculum also. So it usually talks about signaling and safe railway operations, then signaling principles, signaling the layouts, railway telecommunications, signaling application engineering, signaling systems management and engineering, signaling research. There is going to be a small research project which will be doing once you're there in the company, a small project with us also. Now let's talk about your 40 weeks of journey with us, as you will be there in the course and will be studying. So what are you going to be doing in the 40 weeks in the course program? So let me first talk about our expert trainers. So in this course, the most important part about this course is that we've given you credibility from IRSC. We've got a PG diploma also. But what about training and teaching, right? So who is going to be teaching you the railway syllabus? Who will be training you? Who will be actually giving you practical insights? Because this course is entirely about practical insights. You have to start delivering from day one once you go to the company. So how have we ensured that? We have got people with more than 20 years, 30 years of experience in the profession from government training colleges, IRSC Hyderabad. Both these faculties are from IRSC Hyderabad, who will be coming and teaching you at Bangalore, training you, mentoring you, and these are the best railway experts in the country. I repeat, these are the best railway experts in the country. If you know any railway company and their training division, you can ask about Mr. Narayan Parvatikar. 95% chances are that those training division people would be knowing and would be having immense respect for them. So they are the people who will be training you. Some more faculties, Mr. Korla is there, Mr. R.S. Tawargeri is there. All of them are from IRSC, with a WorkX from Siemens, Oracle, Scient, Thales. Mr. Viranki has also worked with Froscher. So they'll be actually giving you training in the campus and will also be taking you to various project sites to get practical exposures. So this was about the training and everything from expert. What about the practical exposure? So there are two ways by which we ensure practical exposure during the course. One is through industrial training. So in the last two batches, we have taken our students to various companies like Bombardier. We've taken them to bullet train projects. We've taken them to rapid rail projects. So our students go see the equipments, get exposures, learn, and find the relevance of what they've learned in class there. So they interact with the professionals there. They come to our institute, talk about their protocols, proprietary technologies with them, and also share insights about how to implement things once they are hired. Railtel is we are right now we are in the process of organizing an industrial training in Railtel on microstation multiplexers, and also of our students would be gaining exposures on CBTC and ERTMS by the end of August and in September, which is batch 3 students who are studying in Mohali. So this is how we are planning technical visits, industrial trainings. In addition to that, within the course, there is a 1 month of industrial training wherein we take our students to various facilities, and also on site, they work with the companies and gain practical exposure. So, and we, in not only this, we also take them to training facilities in, for example, STTC Ghaziabad is a Indian Railways training facility. We take them to junctions, we take them to Railtel training facilities, metro train institutes, and we get them and get training and exposure on the equipments which are being used. So this is how combining railway experts, industry visits, industrial training, and equipments training and on-site exposure, we ensure that whatever you are learning is very practical and is useful from day one. And this is the reason why companies are preferring our graduates at a very good salary package. So next, what about the course material? We have got the entire books, periodicals, question papers, case studies, learning material from IRSC libraries in UK, which act as base of our training. In addition to that, our expert trainers build up very good course programs, course modules, and train you on those. So this is the course breakup we have. Around 600 hours of course program is what we've created. So starts with basics of signaling, basics, principles of interlocking, electrical signaling, electronic interlocking, concepts and structure, developments in signaling, the latest concepts of CBTC, ERTMS, then preparation for IRSC studies. Those 7 modules, I'm talking about 120 hours, these 7 modules is what I'm talking about, is covered there. Then telecommunication topics, around 150 hours. This is taken by our experts as well as university faculties also. So there are around 12 to 15 lab experiments which will be asked to do in the college premises, and some research projects and studies that you'll be asked to perform within the course tenure. So now this content keeps on changing. In 1 year's time, we have changed our content quite frequently based upon inputs from various companies. Right now, we are working with Ansaldo, where our students have gone, Thales, where our students have gone. So the kind of arrangements and association we are trying to build with companies is that after second semester, we are talking to companies and they're also showing interest in this arrangement, is that they will be sending their faculty, they will actually select you for industrial training, and they will send their faculties and experts to train you on what they require so that they save upon time of training. That means that, for example, if you join the Bangalore batch in around January or February, few of the companies might come to campus, select you for industrial training, take you onto their site, and before that, they will train you for a month's time on their proprietary technology. So the chances are that if out of a batch of 30 students, 10 students are selected and are going to Ansaldo, the chances are that Ansaldo might pick up all 10 or at least 5. because they've already selected you, they are investing time to train you, and thus will be also very happy to hire you. So these are the kind of arrangements we are working out with industry in next 6 to 8 months. These all things will be happening, and I'm very hopeful this will be happening in your batch, upcoming batch. So this is how we are trying to gain and garner support from industry to get you the best of companies and best of CTCs. So now let's talk about the course fee now. So the course fee for MS Ramaiah University is 2 lakhs is the tuition fees, 50,000 is the industrial training fees. So the course comes out to be 2.5 lakh rupees. So as we see the course, many of the students have talked about that this course fee is quite high or something. So I'd like to put a thought to you. I'd like to put across a communication to you. So what are the jobs? What are the options you have currently? One is that you can continue to search for a job. The second is that you can continue to prepare for government job, which is the most second preferred options, which a lot of engineers are doing right now. And third one is that you appear for an MBA or go for a master's program. These are the three widely known choices we have, right or not? Are we clear here? Just a moment. Now it's time for us to do some. So yes, so I'll be asking some questions now, and I would like you to reply yes or no. So I've talked about that these are the 3 options which are there with you, right? So can you please write in? Can people write yes if you agree? Do you agree with this? Please write yes in the chat box. Please write chat in the chat box. Okay, Abhilash, thank you so much. TP8676, thank you so much. Yes. Please write yes if you agree. Tanishq, yes. So we have 3 options. One is that we can continue to search for jobs. Second is we can continue to look for government jobs. And the third option is we can go for an MBA. These are the only 3 options available to engineers after their engineering. Right? Please type in yes if you agree. I would like to have more people who agree. If you don't agree, give me an option. Which is the other option you have? If you think there are other options than these 3, please write in. We have a lot of participants. I would urge participants to please write in their reply. Atul Saud, Rohit, Swapnil. Any inputs? Okay. So, as you believe that these are the 3 options, now tell me, let us look at the first option. Let me say that you take leap of faith and take admission in this course and get a job of 3.5 lakhs in March 2019. What will be the investment you will be doing? You will be doing an investment of 3.5 lakhs. So if you go for an education EMI, your EMI will be around 5,000 rupees, which will be an EMI of a WagonR car. Even a WagonR car EMI is per 5 years is more than 5,000 rupees. And imagine where you will reach in 5 years after going through seeing this presentation. You will be earning INR almost about 10 to 15 lakhs annual CTC in this industry and enjoying a stable career, happiness, respect, and many other aspects of life. I repeat, if you take leap of faith today and take admission into this course, all you will have to do is that do an investment of 3.5 lakhs, which can be done through an education loan. This course is completely approved for bank loans. You will get bank loans from any bank, and your EMI after 1 year, once you will join the job, right, will be around 5,000 rupees in 2000. And also banks, you have the flexibility to start your bank loan after 6 months of getting the job also from completion of the course. So what I'm trying to ask you is that, is this course, is this investment, is this risk of 5,000 too high, seeing the 10 to 15 lakhs of annual CTC that you might be able to gain in next 5 years? Imagine that this is what the risk is. Now, let me talk to you something more about this, right? If you look at the course investment at tuition fees is 2 lakh rupees, industrial training fees is 50,000 rupees, and hostel and other facilities is 80,000 rupees, which is around 3.5 lakh rupees, right? So what I'm trying to say here is that for next 10 months, which is 300 days, your per day investment is only 1,000 rupees. You are only spending 1,000 per day for next 10 months to get a railway signaling career. Ask yourself that what is your current daily expense. I'm sure it will be not less than 300 to 400 rupees, or probably 500 rupees. So you're not even taking an additional risk of 600 rupees per day to build a dream career in railways. Are you getting my point here? So my question to all of you is that, can't you take risk of a car EMI of 5,000 to build a lifelong career in railways? I repeat here, can't you take risk of car EMI of 5,000 rupees to build a lifelong career in railways? Think about it. So now what I'm going to be talking about is that, one more thing I'd like to say here. Compare it with the risk of sitting and waiting to get selected in a better job, or government sector losing. You know, for every job posting that comes in government, there are almost about 400 people competing right there for that particular job. Here you don't have to compete with, you have to only compete with 29 other students to get a job. And that also is being assured that there are more jobs than the students that we have. In our last 2 batches, each of our student had, in the first batch, the students had about 3 job offers per student to choose from. So now I would like to ask you a question. What do you think is your current worth now? Worth means that, what do you think is what you should be earning right now? Just type in the number in the chat box, please. Please type in what is your current worth right now in terms of monthly income. What you should be earning right now. It should be around 20 to 30,000 rupees, 20 to 25,000 rupees. Yes or no? Please write in yes. Please write in yes if you agree to this number. Right. So what I'm trying to tell you is कि मैं आप लोगों से ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि if you are sitting idle and not doing anything, you're already losing 2,000 rupees every day without a job, or continuing to stay in a job that does not offer a career. तो आप लोग already around 2,000 rupees per day lose कर रहे हैं. How? 500 to 600 rupees you're already incurring your cost, and around 700 to 800 or 1,000 rupees you're actually compromising every day because you are not going to be having a future. So this is what I'm actually trying to say, that the course fees is very, very small compared to the returns you're going to be getting. And it is not a risk of 3 lakhs or 2.5 lakhs. It is a risk of almost, which is going to be churning out to be around 5,000 rupees. But look at the returns you'll be able to get. Rather than working for a Me Too software company or an electronics job where the competition is getting intense every day, this is one career where there is an acute shortage of manpower. If you join this field right now, you can grow exponentially in this career in next 4 to 5 years of time. Because there will be, imagine everywhere, 100 plus smart cities are coming. Every smart city is going to be having a metro. they require railway signaling engineers. So why not actually build a career in that front? So let me ask you a question now. I'm going to give you an opportunity which we have not given to anyone till now. So this opportunity is that I'll ask you a question. Please write yes or no. Please write yes if you believe you'll be able to do that. How many of you are sure that you can be among top 20% in the Bangalore batch of MS Ramaiah? Please write yes in chat. I repeat, how many of you are sure that you can be among top 20% in the batch of MS Ramaiah starting in August end? How many of you are sure that you can be among top 20% in the batch? Please write yes in the chat. Let me see. How many of you have the confidence? Please write. No one has the confidence to be in the top 20%. If we have about 30 students in the batch, we are asking about, can you be in top 8? Do you have the confidence to be in top 8 of a batch of 30 students? Salman says yes. Good, Salman. Next, anybody else who thinks that he can be in top 20% of the batch? Rohit says he can be. Sure. Is there anybody else? Only 2 people who think that they can be in top 20% of the batch. I'm talking about being in top 8 or 10. So Abhilash, Swapnil, Atul, you don't think that you can be in top 20% of the batch? Okay. So my offer to people who have written yes in the chat is Railway Academy will give you a written assurance letter that if you are in top 20% of your batch and don't join a company within 90 days of course completion, we'll give you INR 20,000 till you join a job. And that will be a written assurance on a letterhead duly signed by directors of the company. If you can take up the confidence, we can also take up the confidence to assure you that this decision of yours will not go waste. So, अगर आपको लगता है कि आप इस बैच में टॉप 20% में रह सकते हैं, तो हम आपको ये एश्योरेंस दे सकते हैं कि अगर आपका इस कोर्स के बाद 90 डेज में जॉब नहीं लगता, आप ज्वाइन नहीं करते हैं कंपनी को, we'll be giving you 20K till you join a job. This is the confidence and commitment we can show right now. So that's how we have reached 8 o'clock and it's time for questions, and I would invite people to ask questions from us. So let us open the house for questions. So please go ahead and ask your questions so that I could answer the questions and we can close the session. Please go ahead and ask your questions. Please raise your hand and ask your question. Any questions? CET. What is CET? Are you talking about aptitude test? You don't have to appear in any CET. How we are selecting the student, what is the process of applying for the course program is what I will tell you. The first step is that you have to take up an aptitude test. You have to take up an aptitude test. You have to take up an aptitude test. This aptitude test will be a multiple choice question test. And students need to register for that aptitude test by paying 3,000 rupees as application fees for the course. Once you pay this application fees, you will be sent a test link जिसको आपको online attempt करना होगा. You will have to attempt it online. There will be 2 attempts chances given to you to qualify the test. Once you qualify the test, you will be asked to deposit 10,000 rupees to secure your seat for this batch. Once you pay 10,000 rupees, an admission letter from MS Ramaiah University will be issued in your name. So I repeat, the first step is, if you are willing to go for this course, you have to pay INR 3,000 rupees as an application fees to appear for aptitude test. Aptitude test will be done online and will be in the form of multiple choice questions. Once you take up the test and qualify, you will be asked to deposit 10,000 rupees to get an admission letter from MS Ramaiah. This 10,000 rupees is adjustable in the course fees. And for people who do not qualify the aptitude test in 2 attempts, we will refund back the money. The entire 3,000 rupees will be refunded back to you if you're not able to qualify the test in 2 attempts. So your 3,000 rupees is also secure and your 10,000 rupees is also secure. Once you do that, you will get an admission letter, and this admission letter can be used to get bank loan from any PSU or private bank. The banking process takes around 7 to 10 days. So I would request you to appear in the aptitude test and take the admission letter as soon as possible. Is there any question that you may like to ask? Please go ahead. Any questions? Any questions? So this offer of demo lectures cannot be arranged because this is an academic session that will start. We are not doing a private coaching wherein we can call in experts to give you demo lectures. So demo lectures is, I'm sorry, I will not be able to share any demo lectures with you because all are done in classes and within the classroom settings. But what we can do is that we have been doing some webinars. So a glimpse of that I can try to showcase you here, right? let me try to showcase you one class which is being done by So let me try to showcase you one class which probably has been done so that you can understand the quality of the lectures.
Inside of company, they ask about this. What is the braking distance between the two signal between in log section in automatic signaling? That's why
it is a minimum normal braking distance. Minimum 1 kilometer.
Yes, sir. I have a doubt, sir. Sir, if we change standard of interlocking, is it necessary that change the braking distance and distance between two signals?
If you change the standard of interlocking,
Yes, sir.
why you want to change the standards of interlocking?
Yeah, sir. We go through it.
So I'm sharing you one of the classroom recordings and the quality of content that is being shared. So this is what is being taught.
Exactly, you pointed out here. If there is a standard one interlocking,
so as you can see, the students who are studying this, talking about section capacity. So this is one of the content from the classes, and I'll be able to showcase you. So you can see this is the kind of content that we actually work out.
Why you have to take care of locating the signals?
So that's the point. Curriculum is there on this. Let me showcase you the curriculum also. It is there on the website. You can get it here. And we will also mail it to the students also. So this is the curriculum that is there. I'm sending you the link. Please go through this link and please check out this link and please check out this link so that you can check out, you can get the details of the link and whatever we are teaching on this page. Any other questions, please? So if you have any other question, please go ahead and we'll be very happy to answer those questions. Any other questions, participants? Any other question? Please raise your hand and ask. Aburi Chili Krishna, do you have any questions? Hello, Rohit. Salman, do you have any question? Okay. Yearly, we are doing this course twice a year. But the only thing I would like to cautious is that, yes, this is exactly 10 months. The batch is going to be, so Salman is asking is that how many times, exactly 10 months, this is going to be an exactly 10 months course. How many people will be in batch? We are expecting 30 students in one batch. So this intake differs depending upon the requirements. So the batch strength is going to be around 30. Any other question? The one thing I would like to talk about is that when we started the course fees was 1.5 for Mohali. For Bangalore, it has increased to 2. And fees is being revised in every batch depending upon the facilities we are adding. So I would urge you that don't waste your time waiting for the next batch, but enroll for this batch because your because your because it's just a matter of 10 months. After 10 months, this 50,000, 1 lakh rupees will not matter much to you. Because the first batch got placements of around 3.78 or 4. The second batch got 4.5. So even at a higher package and higher investment, those people got very good packages. So Mohali, it's right now at 1.5, but the next batch, we are considering a fee increase. So this will also be around 2 lakh rupees. So can we get job location? Yes. Thales as Manmohan Singh has got job location in Hyderabad. So majority of the jobs are going to be coming in Bangalore and Hyderabad because most of the companies are there in Bangalore area. Yes, next question, please. People who have joined late and have not been able to see the presentation in detail are requested to speak to me so that I could explain them the entire concept, entire program details personally. I'm talking about Aburi Chini Krishna, who's joined later, probably Swapnil Shirodkar joined later. So if you'd like us to plan out the session for you in future, please speak to Kapila or me and request for another session. Any other questions people would like to ask? So hello, any other questions? So can we wind up the session today? Thank you so much for your time. Yes,
Thank you.
People who would like to speak to me can call me on this number. 9810989077. If I'm not able to pick your number, please send me a WhatsApp. I will surely reply. Right? Thank you. You can ask your questions through WhatsApp on 9810989077. Right? If I'm not able to pick up your call, please send me your WhatsApp message. I'll surely reply. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining the webinar.
Yeah.